the new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's get round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting a smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Drive boosted Hadouken. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Denies the jump in. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 goes for the Shin Hashogeki. A super art. Good somersault kick. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Not going anywhere. Turns out. Dangerous range here. Solid anti-air. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Adds a bit of OD spice there. The last round. It's now or never. Knocked him out of the air. Shows a medium kick. That last round could have gone either way. They can't get sloppy. What now? Player 2 can't let this and whiffs. They're wide open. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 drives and back misses. Both sides getting ready. Taps him on the dome. Shin Hashogeki to push forward. There's a burnout. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Let's loose him. Sets up with the jump in. Still alive. Still alive.
Double seven.
Are you kidding me?
Well fought.
Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Flushes that off and keeps going. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Oh! Picture perfect punish count. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Taking stock. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball here. Gotta be careful. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes with the safe stuff, springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. This Shin Hashogeki is gonna sting. The super doesn't hit. Pries him open with a Shoryuken. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
the new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let's get this mission started.
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first half. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Below heavy hits. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Uses the parry. Impact's a no-go. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Life lead opens up. Take exit, gets him. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Puts the super armor to good use. Medium kick hits. Oh! Hits him with a stop and bomb. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably insistent. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. The goddess of the hunt has arrived. Saying goodbye to that life gauge. We have super arts on deck. There's still it burns out. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. How will they utilize this? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Flatlines them. Player 2 face the giant.
crowns a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Let's get this mission started. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Throws them to start the corner pressure. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. They can't keep track of these corner switches. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punch. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. Brushes off the impact. Good somersault kick. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with experiencing burnout. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Is this gonna kill? It doesn't kill. They're still in there. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Throws them. Grabs and throws them away. A real test of nerves here. Uses the projectile hit. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Leads on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. Checks with a medium kick. Back into the trust that off. Maximum strike. Amazing. What are they gonna do? Scuff them. Both sides. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player 1, nothing stops this train. Punish counter on the action. Player 1 grabs them. I can't believe it.
Hey!
Gets them in the air. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's get this mission started.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
You're done.
Decides to go in with the target combo. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. That drive impact doesn't get through. Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Checks them with the projectile. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their play style a bit. Both fighters planning something? Player one will need to play it conservative, experiencing burnout. They decide to take a breather to read the jump in perfectly. Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both avoiding the wall like a plant. Medium kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Start. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Keeps them out. The drive impact doesn't work. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player one can't let this simmer. Huge chance after that wall splash. What now? The jump in is holy. Nothing stops this train. Target combo into. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Connects with the throw. Looking for clutch anti-air. Whoa, critical art now. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses their drive gauge. Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the composure. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Blocks the jump in. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. They're on the lookout for jump ins. From up above. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Gets the jump in. Checks with a medium kick. Who will capitalize on an opening? The punish counter gives them a great in there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Somersault kick. And hits them with a stopping block. The throw misses. Hold your breath. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Level 3 super. Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Connects with medium kick. Blocks the impact. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player up tap to close it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Pokes with a medium and whiffs. They're wide open. Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. No! Stunned off the wall! Solid anti-air. Getting up close and personal. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Oh, banks it on the fireball! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Reads the jump in perfectly. From upstairs. Sticks the combo. Player 1 has the life advantage. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. That drive impact is blocked. Okay, creating some space here. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Checks with a medium. Burnout activates. Player 2 will look up tap to close it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes to the overdrive. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that. Looking to impress with this super. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. You've got experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Going in? Burnout activates. They're laying into each other. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Will they go all in without drive? Okay, here we go. Player 2 uses their drive gauge. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Neither fight. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with the fireball. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Clutch anti-air. And eats it. Player 2 may be able to cashes out the cage right there. A real test of nerves here. What's next? Dangerous ring gets them in the air. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let's get this mission started. Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Throws out a projectile. Feeling out the spacing. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player X gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Burnout is triggered. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Player meets them air to air. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Uses the gauge for a super arm. A quick breather. Player 2 needs to use the nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Player 2 burns out. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Sonic Boom. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Nowhere to run. This is gonna hurt. What's next? Dangerous situation here with both able to use drive. Leans on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. He's willing to risk it for the overdrive. Let's loose a boom. Drive impact misses. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player two is looking at anti-air in the clutch. Crowns him from above. Oh, here comes Yo! Rock super hit! Player one is in a very good spot. Hits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Starting.
Bring the heat.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player two with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right, what's coming up next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Next hit will end the round. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player two can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Closing moments of yes! Drive impact for the win. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hits them with a stop and pop. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge check. Burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's a weekend pleasure. Don't get up to get down. What'll happen here? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Player one gotta do better than that. Air slasher. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fuck. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Player, there's a burnout. Oh my god, they just choked it up, closes it out. Player two brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let's get this mission started.
Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player one chases them down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Throws out a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Knockdown and goes for the jump in. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. A quick breather, denies the jump in. Blocking that drive in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning to convert the opening impact into a punish counter? Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Holds out with the block. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits with the overhead. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hits them with a stop and bop. Connects with medium kick. Safely increases their throw level. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Going in, they gotta be careful with their remaining drive. Shrugs that off! Player 1 is in a very good spot. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Quick medium poke. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Catches them in the crossfire, bringing the best of style together for one lethal move. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Scuffle. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Target, that's gonna leave him rattled. What's next? What are they? Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 may be able to. They are done. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.